right, we've been talking about slowing down, caring less, and doing nothing.
For ages, really.
And now Martha Stewart's talking about it too.
Yep.
She came out with a new term called slowmaxxing. Okay. And after years of the internet telling us to optimize every fucking waking moment of our life.
Yep.
Now Martha wants us to slow down and sit on the porch. And so, you know what? We're going to lean into it today. And we're going to talk about slowmaxxing.
It's good. We're like the ministers of slowmaxxing.
She should call us.
Martha, give us a ring.
Honestly, finally.
Seriously.
This episode's all about slowing down this summer. But first, we're going to talk about how I bought drugs off of a stranger.
Oh, wow. This is news to me. Do tell. Do we need to go to Walgreens and get one of those?
Welcome to Cozy Convos. You'll see. It's such a good story.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm Lauren.
And I'm Michelle.
And this is Cozy Conversations with the Sister Project.
Favorite day of the week.
Favorite day. And we're so excited because we've got a listener call in. People are calling our house phone, eager to tell us their thoughts.
A lot of people leaving messages.
So many. It's really, it feels good because you feel like you're like they're listening and then they're coming back and respond.
Yeah.
It's like
they're like, oh, that was something I wanted to talk to them about further in episode 390, whatever. I'm going to go drop them a line.
I haven't even listened to this one yet.
Oh, it's the first time for you?
This is the first time. This one comes in from a whiff called Lindsay McLeod. So Lindsay, let's see what you have to say.
Hi, sisters. This is Lindsay calling your house phone from beautiful Missoula, Montana.
Oh.
I recently relocated from Michigan, and so I truly appreciate tuning in to your podcast to get a little dose of nostalgia, hearing about your weekend trips up to the Mitten, and to giggle and laugh. I love your sense of humor and approach to being human. I just feel so grateful for the authenticity that you bring to us all and keeping us sane in this era.
Wow.
Lindsay.
First of all, Lindsay is calming.
I know. I feel like it's just like a Xanax.
Wow. I feel so relaxed. Is it the Missoula fresh air?
I love that she called it the Mitten for Michigan because it is. And when people are like, I'm like, where in Michigan do you live? And they hold up their palm. I'm like, enough.
No. And I'm like,
I don't even know. Is the thumb on? What side's the thumb on?
Are we looking at the map facing down? Are you showing it to me? I don't get it either.
I think the thumb is the east side.
Sure.
I have no idea.
I don't know because my brain,
wrong.
like, I'm that person that's like, if you give me a true and a false, it's 100% chance I'm going to guess it wrong.
Well, it's not 100. You got 50-50.
100% wrong every time.
Okay, so speaking of authenticity, Lindsay, I'm going to tell you a little story. Before we talk about the nice gentleman I met on the street the other day, I was driving. Okay, remember when that clip went viral about whiskers?
Yes.
And everyone's like, look, keep a pair of tweezers in the car because you never know.
Yep.
And they say that's the car light is like the best light. Not the car light, like the open, like the sun. When I tell you, I was at a stoplight the other day.
How bad?
It was offensive.
No.
I had a full-blown mustache.
Does it grow in minutes? I don't get it.
And I had one on my motherfucking chin. And I was like, wait a second.
This sucks.
Stop.
This isn't fucking fair.
And I had just spent the day with my in-laws outside.
And no one said anything.
Well, I'm hoping that it wasn't there that day, but overnight it grew. Because you said overnight it grows in.
Overnight in like 2 minutes. You like wait. It's like you have one stress. It's like you have like a cortisol dump and then like a whisk. It's like Pinocchio's nose and then like a whisker grows.
It's disgusting. I was so annoyed. And I went right home and I waxed. Those, is it Nads?
Yeah.
They're the best waxing strips, but I think I need to start carrying one of those on.
I think that we need to like look into laser therapy treatment or something. I don't want to worry. I have enough things to worry about. I don't need to add to my list of worries. Do I have a fucking rope hanging from my upper lip?
A little like person could have crawled up my chin.
How embarrassing.
It wasn't. And I was going to call my sister-in-law Candace and holler at her and be like, why didn't you say anything?
Maybe
it's not her responsibility.
Also, it's not hers. She's probably would be like, listen, I also got enough problems and I'm going to just pay attention to my own shit. But like, also like, I feel like hopefully in the same vein that we're not noticing these like.
That someone else isn't
that
noticing.
People, our contemporaries can't see.
I notice it on people.
I know, same.
I do.
And I hyper focus
And I
on
notice-
it.
and-
And then I can't have a conversation because all I'm thinking is whisker.
What about nose hair? So it's another issue, right? And Anthony told me recently you're not supposed to pull out the nose hair.
No, you got to get that trimmer, that buzzer.
Yes, because I guess there's like the triangle of death.
What's that? You can get like some sort of bacteria up there. Yes, you just have to trim them.
Okay.
Because every hair on our body serves a purpose. I think they're our first line of defense. Vag defense, nose defense.
By the way,
Shrapnel.
the bush is back.
It is?
It's back.
What if it never left for some?
Yeah, you know what? I'm so here for a bush.
I don't care. I'm over it.
I'm so here for a bush. Luna, and I'm not going to go around telling everyone what kind of bush I do or don't have. But Luna will, like, when I'm naked, she'll be like, you've got hair.
Yep. Or if you sit down on the bathroom and FaceTime with me and aim the camera right at yours, now I know what kind of bush you have.
That was such an accident.
Yep. And you were like, I don't give a fuck. And I was like, oh my God, I can't. I'm literally, instead of talking to your face, I was talking to your bush.
Totally.
That is what happens
True
when
story.
you deliver children.
Didn't care.
You don't care.
I was like, have a look. Don't care. Sorry.
It's called the I don't, who is the comedian? God damn it. He's our favorite. Ryan and I watch him. Who's the black comedian that's totally inappropriate and hilarious? Come on. He sells out, chain smokes.
Oh, the guy that does the crack, the one where he's like, can
Like
I
a
get
cracked
some of that?
out,
What
yep.
is his name?
He referred to his wife's bush as he's like, and then I want to have a moment with my lady. And of course she had her I don't give a fuck bush. And I was like, that's actually hilarious.
What is his name? Oh God,
Doesn't matter.
It'll come to us later.
It doesn't matter.
So speaking of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Lindsay,
Why?
because Lindsay said she loves our nostalgia.
Got it.
The other day I was walking, Anthony, Luna, and I went to one of our favorite summer fests called Do Division. It's on Division, like in Wicker Park, Bucktown. It's a great fest to welcome summer. And we stopped at Via Carducci for some meatballs. Luna wanted meatballs, so we get a spritz, a martini. We're leaving, and Anthony and Luna are in front of me because she's ready to go back to the fest. And as I'm walking and strolling, I look down. And as I smelled it first, I smelled grass. I smelled marijuana. And I was like, not being even burnt. I just smelled what
Like a
smelled
fresh
like flower.
nug, like a fresh plucked nug.
And I looked down and there was this hipster dude with like long ponytail. He's probably like 25 with like little round sunglasses, just sitting at like a bistro table outside. I felt like I was transplanted in 1997 Europe or something.
Yeah.
And he's at a bistro table with a baggie of beautiful marijuana.
And he's selling it at
No, he's just rolling a joint. He was just rolling himself a joint.
God, I feel like all is right with the world now.
Yeah. And so I stopped and I said, wow, those are some gorgeous nugs you have there.
And what did he say?
He said, thank you.
Oh.
And I said, I have $10 on me. $10
Did he give you a joint?
He gave me a giant nug. And I said, and none of this is funny, because I always ask. I said, this is like, he goes, oh, girl, I grow this. This is organic. It's pineapple diesel.
Did you get a card?
I should have, because
fuck,
old school
man, it's pineapple diesel.
And
Hell
that's the
yeah.
thing is like, that brought me back to the good old days when, you got some kid that's just growing some good,
sweet
marijuana
in his bedroom under
closet.
a grow light. And his parents can't figure out what that smell
and he
is.
basically gave me like an eighth of a nug for $10. And that's when the world is writing
again.
itself. It's
writing. The world is writing itself.
The world is writing itself.
I have to agree with this because funny you should share this story. Ryan and I were doing our woods walk yesterday, and we
Did you hear that?
got that down. And we get to the end of our trail and we do the turnaround, and an overwhelming waft of a
marijuana
delightful, freshly blazed doob is blowing in our faces.
Bless.
And we found ourselves walking behind. It was almost like how Hansel and Gretel would leave a breadcrumb trail.
It's like you were like,
we were like, follow the doobage.
Yes.
And at first we figured out who it was pretty easily. Totally. And at first I could tell that they were kind of being discreet. And then we all quickly realized that there's just no freaking point. What are you hiding?
And it's legal.
It's legal. I mean, you're in the woods.
Yeah, man.
You're having
you're
a
going
moment.
For a walk.
You're sharing a doobie
no better
with your
time
buddy.
to smoke a doobie.
Burn it down to the ground and puff give.
Puff them. And did you ask?
I didn't. I chose to just keep on
and just let them
walking.
enjoy. But yeah, goodness gracious.
I know.
Goodness gracious.
Love that.
I liked it for me too. Now that's a different smell than from the other smell we're going to talk about. Michelle, you guys.
Oh my God, I did not smell this smell.
Killed it though at Nick's Beer Garden on Milwaukee Avenue.
Yes, the pigs threw down.
That was one. I've seen a good amount of your shows. That was probably one of the most energetic, fun shows I've been to for the pigs.
Yeah.
You guys killed it.
I feel you on that statement. And I have to say, I feed off of people's energy, and the city energy that our audience brought to that gig is why we vibed and brought it. Like, it was so fun to play. First of all, play for a lubed up crowd.
Oh, they were lubed up.
Lubed up and ready to party.
And then some people weren't lubed up that I just know of and had the best time ever.
It was such a vibe. Nick's Beer Garden, we're coming back.
Yeah, I hope so.
We are.
The only problem was that someone was crop dusting in my area the whole time.
I am so sorry.
And when I tell you crop dusting, I mean, people were like, it was like the parting of the Red Sea. Someone would drop a bomb.
That's just rude.
And then we'd all look and we'd be like, who's farting?
Own it.
And it was even more remarkable is that the front window of Nick's Beer Garden. Wide open.
There was no window.
There was no window. You would have thought that would have dissipated.
Didn't happen.
Finally, I was tapping on people's shoulder because I was offended.
So you were saying, excuse me.
I tapped on one guy's shoulder and I said, excuse me, are you the one farting? Because you got to stop.
And what'd he say?
Because it was coming right from that direction. He looked around, he turned around. He's like, no, dude, it's not. Yeah,
but did he smell it?
We all smelled it. He's like, that is not me.
Did somebody have like a gluten bomb that wasn't working out right?
That smelled like a Wrigleyville fart to me.
Anthony has a culprit in mind, but we won't say anybody's name.
A Wrigleyville culprit.
We're not going to name names. But I will say another person's name. Our friend Brendan Greeley, I said, Brendan, are you farting? I asked him too.
Yeah, point blank. State your business.
I asked Anthony, I'm like, who is the farter? Because you have to step outside.
That was not me.
I mean, I have thoughts about that, but it's fine.
No.
Anyways, Brendan said.
I've never walked away from something like that if it was mine.
Brendan Greeley said that we need to bring smoking back into the bars.
To cover up?
To help cover
air
up
freshener.
the farts.
Fucking air freshener.
I kind of was like, you know what?
Literally.
Good idea.
Sick. It was that
Bring
bad.
it back.
Bring it. Could you imagine though, cleaning up that bar after with a stale smoke and a stale ass? Sick.
You know, they still, I think, allow smoking. There's like one bar that I know.
Is it called
Richards?
Richards. Yeah, Richards.
And I think you could still light up in there, get a hard-boiled egg, and smell like ass when you leave there.
Wait, get a hard-boiled egg, not actually when they're serving. You're saying somebody dropping ass.
No, you can buy a hard-boiled egg.
I'm surprised you don't hang out at this place regularly.
Seriously. Oh my God. That's a great call.
I'll never forget when I was in the airport with you guys and I look over at Lauren and she's fucking peeling a hard-boiled egg over a garbage can.
It's called protein. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Mel Robbins said I'm supposed to eat a whole bunch of it.
Speaking of stinker, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, my friend Rose got a little mad about that. And she wasn't even with us. She just saw, and then she came over to the house one day and brought me a Stanley
thermos. Yeah, like an airtight.
So I could put my hard-boiled eggs in there.
You don't bring those on the plane, do
No,
you?
I wouldn't do that. I eat it before I get on the plane because
still
Lord
questionable
knows,
behavior.
Like Delta, stopped giving snacks out. I mean, I know on
everything's
short
extra.
I'm tired of this.
If you want to fart on a plane, you got to pay extra.
You probably get charged.
Yeah, extra.
I want someone to walk into Richard's bar and see Lauren just sitting at the bar
peeling an egg,
eating hard-boiled eggs,
and
but
smoking
not smoking cigs. Just everyone else is smoking cigs.
That's where she'll be in 30 years.
I come here for
wearing that shirt.
The eggs. Wearing the shirt. Anthony told me that I came out of the retirement home.
I love that's going to look great on camera. I have to say.
I think so too. And it's our grand coloring.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's cute. You look great.
Thank you. From a store called Phase in Logan Square. It's a great store for men and women.
Where'd you get your jean shorts? And
These
are they new?
Freaking Levi's, and they're from Target, and they're from last year. They're high-waisted mom jeans, and they are the best jean shorts I've ever bought.
They snatch you.
They're great.
I was just there's a gal in town. Her name is Stucker. I cannot remember. She's the fashion Jillian Stucker, who I watch her TikToks and stuff. And she's a Levi's girl. She's a big fan.
I love Levi's.
And what
tried and true
vintage Levi's. There's a particular, I think it's a Levi 501. Vintage.
Oh yeah, the 501.
And the reason she loves it is because that Levi was made for teens. That particular jean was made for teens, and teens obviously had a much smaller waist than a grown adult human. And so they really snatch the waist and make the booty look nice and tight. Yeah.
Good old fashioned American jeans.
Well, that's the second pair of Levi's I've seen and complimented in 2 days. So I think I need to get me a pair.
They have great Levi's at Target, and you can find them at Nordstrom's as well. And they fit well, they wash well.
Yeah.
Levi's are legit.
Yeah, they are. It's like a real denim. And you could also hop on a horse.
Right. They're not like, I think these were like $50.
Oh,
but I've worn the shit out of these last year, this year. I mean,
and I feel like the more you wear them, the better they get.
Totally. And it's not like cheap jean. You're not getting
like a real denim.
This is like a proper cowgirl.
Totally.
It goes well with my retirement shirt.
Looks
Michelle,
real good.
In the notes, all I see tanorexic phase. Who, the teens?
Well,
because the teens are out of school, man.
Yeah. So yes, they are. First week of school, first week of summer. And I mean, it took one day of them being home for me to be overstimulated by their presence and just asking me questions. And I had to set some boundaries.
What kind of questions are they
just
asking you?
Just coming into their room. They weren't even really doing anything.
Yeah,
it
they
wasn't
were just
even
there. It's a lot.
I was just trying to do 18 jobs, and their just presence was causing me anxiety. And I mean, to the point where I was like, this isn't going to work. Mia did tell me, she's like, you need to work out of the house, which is rude because I mean, it's my house, you know,
domestic engineer. You gotta leave
but I gotta leave.
Homestead.
I gotta leave the homestead to go do my jobstead. But I will say that in honor of the kids finishing what to me looked like the most grueling year of their high school experience. Ryan and I got them memberships for the summer to Lifetime.
Oh, fitness, the gym.
Yes.
And there's a pool.
Amazing pool. And I don't know if you know this, but teenagers, this is the tanorexic phase of their teendom.
Been there, done that.
So this really is they're going to be tan as turds in just a few days.
You know, I don't sit and tan like I used to back in the day.
Yeah,
like I could.
No one does.
Back in the day, like an hour. But one of my slowdown things that we're going to kind of tap into in a few minutes is I do like a 15 to 20 minute out in the backyard.
Oh, hell yeah. Vitamin D, baby.
Yes. And like literally in tan, like, and get a little sun.
Totally.
Kissed.
I mean, same. And I feel like it's happening.
And I love it.
It's all you need.
Just a couple minutes.
All you need, and it's good for you.
So speaking of slow maxing, we're going to pop into that in just a minute, but let's thank our sponsor for today, Let It Be Us. Michelle. Yeah, let's. LIBU. Let It Be Us. Anthony and I went to the gala on their annual fundraiser.
Wait, I don't know anything about it. Tell me about this.
It was the Be Mine Let It Be Us fundraiser. It was at City Hall in the West Loop, which is a very cool event space. If anyone needs a big event space.
Are you talking about on LaSalle Street?
No, not City Hall. It's just
West
called
Loop.
City Hall.
Oh, got it.
And it was great. We got the opportunity to hear the founder, Susan, speak about.
She's amazing.
She really is. Why she started the organization. They crunched some numbers talking about certain age demographics of children in need and different stories and how impactful the organization.
Pull at your heartstrings.
Yeah, Let It Be Us is. And so we had a ton of fun. Raised money for an incredible cause. And it was fun to be there in person, but I know not everyone could be at these things in person. So we would love for our listeners to check out letitbeus.org if you're ever interested in fostering or know a family that is, or wondering how you can help children in need and really make a difference in a local community, starting with, child age humans. This is a great place to start. And what they're looking for right now is families on call for emergency foster parents here in Illinois. It's the type of thing where if children have to be removed from a home and they need somewhere safe and loving to be, they're going to call you.
Yeah.
So if you or someone you know are interested in helping an incredible organization like Let It Be Us, check out letitbeus.org and give them a call or an email, and they can walk you through different ways that you can help make a difference during the most impactful time of a child's life. So thank you, Let It Be Us, for being our sponsor. All right, Michelle, moving from on from nostalgia storytelling to slow maxing.
Yes.
I was stopped me in my tracks the other day when I was, doing a light scroll, and I saw the words slow maxing because everyone's maxing
something.
look maxing.
Yeah.
There were like these 20-year-old guys that are look maxing. I didn't even know what this concept
Well,
was.
you can
max anything.
Yeah, well, and I think there's a fellow named Clavicular who
What's
is
clavicular?
That's the name of the gentleman that's He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
Wait, who? You guys? I'm so glad I don't know who this is. Tell me who clavicular is.
The biggest knuckleheads know who this guy is.
Yes.
If that tells you
all
anything.
teen boys.
What is his
and a lot
and
of
some
men
older
and
what's
a
his
lot of people.
platform? Look maxing?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning he's just trying to be as handsome as he could possibly be.
I honestly haven't dug too deep on him, but I've seen enough where it's just very annoying, very superficial.
There's no inner
Is
work
this the
going
kid
on.
that
Got in trouble.
overdosed?
Yes, and also killed an alligator.
He killed an alligator? Say no more. I hate him.
yeah.
Why did he kill the alligator?
Well, he's a moron.
Oh,
I mean,
it's kind of like the Patrick Bateman character in American Psycho. It's just a
yeah,
very,
totally.
He's terrified.
And he's very like deadpan, and he does say that he's been asked point blank if he is on the spectrum.
Okay.
And he said that he is neurodivergent. He didn't really answer the question, in my opinion, because he has this very, like Anthony said,
like
deadpan. He rarely shows his teeth to smile. He just sort of like never gives any emotion, and he's so serious. And he is just another example of somebody that is a mother of young people, teens, boys in particular.
That's worrisome for them.
I'm always talking about guys on the inside. We're working inside out.
So he's look maxing. What'd you find?
He's also part of the manosphere. He's like,
so he's part of the whole sitch.
I think he's hung out with some of the worst people.
The Tate brothers. Oh, then he's just bad news. Gross. So clavicular?
Clavicular is his name, and the name originates from the clavicle.
His real name is Braden Peters.
Braden Peters. And I'm sure if we went inside Braden Peters' real life, we'd see he's a giant pussy. Like the rest of them.
I don't know how we went from slow maxing to clavicular.
I'm actually mad right now.
Maxing.
Oh, looks maxing.
Looks maxing.
So, okay.
Peptide maxing.
Everything.
Fucking
oh
all
my
the
God.
maxing.
I have a friend who keeps asking me about peptide maxing. I'm like, listen, I'm just trying to eat enough yogurt.
Yeah,
okay.
Real food.
And no judgment. I just can't even if I tried.
What peptides are you on?
I couldn't even keep up with all of this shit. So when slow maxing, you good over there?
I'm fine. I'm just annoyed at this guy.
When slow maxing came about, and it was from the Queen, Martha Stewart, I was like, don't call us. Call us.
Yeah,
whatever. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I was thrilled because this is what we've been fucking talking about for years now.
Years, literally. We're ahead of the curve.
My fingers, we joke that my fingers are
broken.
They're all
she
busted.
has their prosthetics, every single one of them, from being on the pulse.
I really am.
We're like literally on the helm of slow maxing, though.
We are. And I love that this is coming about because, I hate the fact that we're calling it slow maxing. I don't hate it, but it's of course.
We got to be cool.
Well, it's calling it because here it is. It's a wellness trend. And for us, it's a lifestyle. It's a way of being. It's a way to manage our mental health. It's not just about trending to get more likes or to become the next clavicular. So if you're wondering what slow maxing is, it is AKA slow down, care less, do nothing.
That's it. Done. You've been here all along. You know what it is.
You know what we're talking about.
Is it.
But it helps you feel more present, less rushed, and make more time for what truly matters. So while we're being told to track our sleep and how much protein, get your
drink
goddamn
your
weighted
water.
vest,
Lower
your
things.
cortisol, they're telling us to do all this. Martha's coming in.
She's saying pivot.
And she's saying slow down.
Yeah. Care less.
I'm waiting for her to say care less
and do nothing.
maxing.
Don't worry.
Nothing maxing.
Yeah, nothing maxing.
So here are some of the ways that Martha says that you can slow down, because we can tell you guys over and over again what the Sister Project says, but let's see what Martha has to say.
Maybe if you were on the fence listening to our good advice, now maybe Martha will be the one to finally push you over.
Our little jailbird Martha. I love the fact that she was in prison
And her best friend is Snoop Dogg.
So funny to say, but she's kind of, and then she came back
bigger and
resurrected.
better
she's
than
a
ever.
Badass.
Because she was real about the situation, and of course, again, the queen of reinvention.
She's just
keep on trucking,
dude. Her selfies, her sexy selfies at the poolside.
Honestly, if there's anyone I'm going to ask about peptides, Martha. I want to know what peptides Martha's on.
Well, Martha's also telling us to prioritize rest without feeling guilty. That slowmaxxing encourages people to treat rest as productive rather than something that must be earned. Which that's what I'm talking about when I go outside and do my lay down.
Totally.
My 10, 15 minutes in the sun. That's my slowmaxxing. I inject that into my day and I look forward to it.
Yeah, like my summer slowmaxing right now is my garden walk. Like I go out there and Ryan and I even have like a little bit. I'm like, garden walk? And he's like, sure. And I go, where do we start?
You guys
and
are
then
cute.
We walk around our yard and then we go to the front and then he shows me his hostas.
Hostas.
Yes. And things are growing and changing and it looks so good.
Something's fucking eating my dino kale back there.
Could be slugs.
Anthony, I saw a slug.
It's slugs. You can see if there's a snail trail. That'll be the sure tell.
Really?
Anthony has seen a bunny back there.
Well, it could be that too. So you can put some
marigolds.
That's
Maybe it needs more.
them.
No, it ain't stopping
Sounds
anybody.
like there's a bunny kale maxing outside.
There's a kale maxing bunny.
Could be that raccoon.
Oh yeah,
that raccoon that stands on its hind legs.
Still,
it's over yonder. He may have made its way with its little brood over to our house. I mean, if they're hungry.
Always concerned about a raccoon standing on its hind legs in broad daylight. Don't get too close. Okay.
Martha wants us to create more white space in our day.
Love this.
Love this one. This one goes out to the person out there who's putting something in their calendar every hour of the day.
Yep.
Take a chunk out, make it white space so that you can be like, oh, I've got nothing to do for 2 hours, but do whatever you want.
I met a woman who does that. She actually puts in her calendar.
Yes,
who was that? We were together. It was like a pink block of time.
Yes.
And that symbolized her.
She calls it like her pink hour or something.
Yes,
pink out.
Pink out. It was her pink out.
Yeah, it was her pink out.
And that was her.
I remember who that was.
Wait,
it was someone at the farmer's market last year.
Mm-hmm.
But that was her time to do nothing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Reduce constant digital stimulation.
Well, you've got the answer there.
You guys,
brick it.
We're still bricking. Anthony might be the winner of the bricking.
I don't know, Lauren, like your productivity or like your mental, everything as an outsider looking in, I am blown away.
I have no idea
by
what's
the
going
changes.
on in this country.
It's
listen, I do know something.
You don't even know who clavicular is.
I don't even know who that asshole is. I mean, that says a lot. I know like I said, I have managed my intake of social so that I get my news in the morning, check my New York Times app, and instead of being inundated, and it has really helped.
That sounds like a normal old school 90s version of intake.
Yeah. I mean, because the other way was fucking me up.
You have created a barrier around your 24-hour news cycle.
Yeah. And we're actually, tonight is our event at Brew Point, and we're giving away 2 bricks.
Yeah.
So some lucky winners' lives are going to change tonight.
Dude, what a gift.
Yeah, I know.
Literally, that keeps on giving.
It does.
Your time, more white space.
Literally. And or sometimes like at the end of the day, if I'm scrolling at like 9:45, I know at 10 o'clock,
thing's shutting down.
And I'll be like reading something. I'll be like, you're bricked. I'm like, too bad. That's fine. I'm done.
You have the schedule. I should do that.
My phone auto bricks.
How do you do it? You just set it manually?
I just set it. And sometimes I just forget that then it gets to the point where I've just been bricked for 15 hours.
And you just are like, whoa, all of the things that I did or all of the mental space that I didn't ruin by being able to get online.
And don't get me wrong, when I unbrick, I dive in and I just like
cracky.
Cracky.
And then I get out. I rob a bank and then I leave.
Okay. Now are you noticing nothing while you're bricked? Are you itching or are you?
Oh, I'm not itching. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I catch myself, I'll randomly tap on it and be like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm bricked. And then I don't think anything of it.
And then you move on.
Yeah.
And I do watch, I'll read like I'll read other stuff on my phone, like Substack or news, like actual articles.
Yeah, like reading.
Love Substack, by the
Same.
way.
Yeah.
I've gotten terrible responding to people on social media because I'm not on it.
Yeah.
And
I had to remind you, by the way, we've got an invite for a pod episode.
And I find it boring.
I'm
kind of like the same thing. It's really changed the way I've looked.
Yep.
So it's not just like taking me out of social media. It's really kind of helping reprogram my brain.
Yep.
So the brick is amazing. We have a code for it. Is it the Sister Project?
I don't
Sister
remember.
Project 10. Either way, it's 10% off, but just get it. Just get the brick because it is so fucking worth it. Slow down mornings, my fucking favorite.
But there's nothing worse than not having a slow down morning.
When I wake up with Luna, my day starts differently. When I wake up before
her,
Luna,
totally.
it's like magic.
Totally.
What about you? What's
Same.
your, like, is that when you're doing your garden walk?
Yeah, like garden walk, coffee in the morning, like chilling out. I mean, I can tell you that I'm in a bad phase right now where I'm like kind of waking up and getting right to it. And I know
That's okay.
but I know that I can feel it. Like that slow morning is something that I miss. Like I do think that my slow morning really peaks when we fall back with the time change.
When we go back, you mean to fall?
Because I get up organically an hour earlier, obviously, so it's like double dark outside. Or double early outside, and no one's up for an extended amount of time, and that's where I feel like I just go back to like the old, like I don't know,
yesteryear,
pioneer woman days. I light my little homemade candle, and I sit in the dark and just ease into it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit opposite of you. And I do like waking up when it's still dark out, but I'm really living for these like brighter mornings. Okay, moving on from slow down your mornings to focus on enjoyment, not optimization, meaning not everything you needs to do needs to be a check mark. You know, I teach a Zen class every Friday at yoga at Half Moon Yoga. And it's a very chill class. You're not getting muscle tone. You're not getting a sweat.
No, you're getting a nervous system regulation.
Yes. And I have been talking about how important it is for them. Like, and then we do like a 10 to 15 minute Shavasana.
Yeah, that's a gift.
And I'm like, and I know some people, it triggers like, anxiety or wanting to like, move more, but they've gotten really great at it. My yogis or, fellow yogis. And it's just really lovely to watch people take a class that is designed to calm you and not to like make you
feel like you're going to be sore
it's really beautiful.
Yeah. It took me a long time in my adult years. It took me quite a bit to recognize the benefit to exercise in a way that doesn't have to look like beating the shit out of yourself to
like an
done
hour
something
and a
good
half
for
at the
yourself.
gym.
Yes.
Dude, in the morning, when I wake up before Luna, I do it's not silly, but it sounds silly. I do 100 jumping jacks, and then I've got 12 pound weights, and I do like shoulder press while I'm watching the news. It's just a little extra movement to like get my body
really impressive
going. So because you know what I used to do when I know it sounds crazy, bricking, I would sit in the recliner, put on the news, and then scroll. And I'm like, this is fucking waste of life.
I actually am doing that in the morning right now. And
loser.
Huge fucking loser. Huge loser. I'm not slowmaxxing at the moment.
You need to slow max
in that time.
Other things, embrace simplicity. Again, simple pleasures, reading a book.
Keep it simple, stupid, nothing better.
Spending time outdoor. Like literally, if you can just be super duper grateful about the existence that you're living right now, you can be happy for your friends that might, quote, have more or bigger or whatever. And be just really happy with the life that you're living instead of chasing for more.
So I was at the Pickle Courts yesterday, and one of our actual fans, his name is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. He is a reader of our column in Hillgrove, and I did not know that he listens to our podcast. And so I was standing aside with him. We were waiting for our turn to play, and we were talking, and I was asking what he was doing later, and he said he was going to see his mom later that afternoon. And I was kind of surprised that he said he was going to see his mom, because Jeff is an older fellow. He has gray hair.
So I automatically
mom was
here.
still around. And I said, Jeff, mom is alive. And I said, Jeff, if you don't mind me asking, how old is mom? And he said, she's 100. And I said, Jeff, what's her secret? And he said, grateful for every day.
I feel like the Buddhists, the people that say to do that aren't wrong.
Yep.
if you're grateful for what you have, you don't always need more. You're not comparing.
There's such simple pleasures in watching that tomato plant that you picked up from around the corner at the Tomato Man and seeing
Did you get yours from the Tomato Man?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think, well, maybe not the Tomato Man, but a tomato
guy
person
off
in our
of
neighborhood.
Ogden?
Yes.
I know exactly. I don't think that's the Tomato Man. It's another tomato person.
Impressive operation.
I heard about him or her, whoever's doing
tomatoes and peppers, full operation with signage, with every species of plant, and an honor system. You can Venmo or drop your money in this little box. But like simple pleasures,
That's so
planting,
old school.
so old school, dude. And I fucking
love a good
it.
honor system.
Dude, here for it.
Yeah.
But
what did you get from him?
I got San Marzano.
Yes, me too.
Tomato.
I've never done those before.
I got another tomato variety that I cannot remember the name of, but it's a very unique coloring. I got
like
Melrose.
a heirloom?
Yeah, they're all heirlooms.
Oh, cool.
I think. They're nothing that I've ever heard before. And then Melrose peppers.
Yum. Oh, you gonna stuff those with freaking sausage?
Lauren, I'll probably get two. I mean,
Why? I get a lot of peppers.
I struggle with pepper growth and I didn't clip off the tops this year. I should have done that.
I've never done anything like that before.
Yeah, well, that's our friend Jen at Hook and Garden. Like you clip off the tops of the pepper plant.
Maybe I'll do that right now.
And then they bloom more fruit.
Okay, good to know.
Vegetable, yeah. But back to simple pleasures, like you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to look for, you can, but they're all over, they're all around you.
And there's a guy at the park I wanted to mention too, that's been doing this crazy meditation. I actually I've been seeing a lot more people go to our local park. One guy does Tai Chi. At one point I thought I was like living in the Matrix and I witnessed, have you ever seen those social media reels where they're like, something's going on, this person's frozen in time? I thought I was witnessing this. This man had his arms up and he didn't move for like minutes.
That's cool.
And then he changed. He was doing like some sort of
He was
Tai
working
Chi,
on his meridians or something.
And then there's another guy that does this crazy breathing exercise. You can hear him from like across the park. And it's just really awesome to see people doing different things like this.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring. And I also want to kind of sit next to the guy meditating and being like, teach me what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that the next time I see him.
Are you familiar with this King Yong?
I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about
Brother
it.
Ben does this every
What is Brother Ben doing?
single morning.
What is
I've
it?
witnessed it.
Is it it's not the lymphatic.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
is it the
It's,
10 minutes?
that's
what Anthony does.
Yes, that is also very intriguing to me.
That's another one that's like 10 minutes and it gets the lymphatic system moving and going.
Which if your lymphatic
like
system's clogged,
what happens?
That's like your drainage. That's your drainage system. So that's why that's good. I'm interested. I'm intrigued by that.
It's like 10 minutes. Anthony has been doing it for years now. And the last one is to let go of the need to constantly achieve.
God.
Hustle culture.
I don't hustle culture.
Clavicle guy. He's not the guy you want to be following.
I mean, and also like turn 48 and go through perimenopause and you literally just get so exhausted by trying.
I mean, also, it's exhausting and it's just,
and
what's
you
the
have enough.
point?
Like, what is there to achieve? Like,
I don't know.
What is it like this? Because we're conditioned to feel like we aren't a success unless we are always climbing and trying and doing. And the fact is we get to wake up and take a breath every morning. I mean, I know it's dark when our dad says, I'm just glad I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
But like being okay.
Maybe that's his form of gratitude.
Totally.
Yeah, there's and on the opposite end of the spectrum, and another person that I saw recently on social media, this guy was like, nothing will give you more shit than your own thoughts.
Oh my God.
And so he goes, at the end of the day, when you're lying in bed, say to yourself, like, I have done enough.
Yeah.
I am enough. And there's so much power in saying that.
Yeah.
Instead of fucking sitting there going over all the shit you didn't do.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I'm here for the slow maxing. I'm hoping that people this summer, our friend Kaylin over at Sweetwater, she wrote a whole Substack on how she's having a slower summer. I think people are
done.
She's
They're
a
ready
working
to
woman,
chill.
businesswoman with kids. I think people are really, I don't know what the phenomenon is right now about why people so deeply want like that 90s summer back. I think because it was simple and it wasn't this perfectly curated Instagram perfection of a summer. Back then it was like you were like Luna and I came home from the park yesterday and she was so freaking dirty. And I'm like, that is the sign
of a good summer.
afternoon
100%.
summer out. Like
it's supposed to be
she
filthy.
had dirt on her face.
I miss those days.
And we went to Mario's Ice. Like, I'm really leaning into that myself. I don't know. My wish for our listeners is to lean into the slowest summer possible.
Nothingness.
Love Michelle,
and
Lauren, and Martha Stewart. Okay, moving into reading, watching, listening to. I am so excited to show you the book I am reading, and I'm obsessed. I finished my book, All the Sinners Bleed, Serial Killer. It was good, loved it, different genre. I've never read a book by a Black male author or with a lead of a Black male. So that was really interesting from that perspective. Now, have you ever seen the movie Fried Green Tomatoes?
Like a million years ago?
So
can you give me a reboot on the backstory?
This is a movie set, it's set between the 1920s and the 1980s.
Oh, okay.
And there's a little lady that is in the nursing home who is visited often on accident, but by Kathy Bates.
Okay.
So Kathy Bates is actually going to the nursing home to visit her old mother-in-law, but she's just letting her husband and the mother-in-law have their visits. And she sits down with a little lady who starts just talking to her and telling her all about the 1920s and the Whistle Stop Cafe.
Oh.
So you're getting a perspective of storytelling from the 1980s, and then she's transplanting you, teleporting you to the 1920s. And what is so interesting about this book, well, the movie, it's a relationship. It's about a friendship between two women, Ruth and Iggy. And in the movie, they're best friends, but you can also tell there's more to their friendship than that. They never come out as lovers, but you can tell there is like a love story there. And I went deeper into this, researching this book a little bit. So it's by Fannie Flagg. And this is actually a celebrated like LGBTQ
book. I
did
did not know that.
Because they don't say it in here, but
they
they're
are
a couple.
They're a couple.
They're
like many couples that they lived like a couple, but never acknowledged their couple.
And it's a beautiful story. Now, I know, I mean, there's the book, you don't remember when Chris O'Donnell's character, Buddy, dies in this movie.
I mean, you're bringing it back to me now.
He gets like hit by a train.
I mean, Lauren, you
God.
know that yes, I do. But Lauren, you know, my memory of movies, I mean, I'll talk about mine next. It's going to be a touch and go explanation. I watched it 2 days ago.
But so far, it's so good, and
you said it's cozy.
It is cozy because it's like a cafe. They make fried green tomatoes and barbecue, and it's the olden days. Talk about simpler times.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just, and the way that the little lady in the nursing home is talking, it's fantastic. My friend Katie borrowed this to me, and if you're not going to read the book, I do recommend the movie. It's a great cast. It's Mary Stuart Masterson, Mary Louise Parker, Chris O'Donnell, Kathy Bates. It's really good, and it's a beautiful love story that you don't really realize is a love story. And with that, happy Pride, everyone. It's June. Okay, Michelle, you are watching Obsession.
Yes.
So tell us all about it.
First of all, have you heard about this
Anthony's
film?
been talking all about it.
This is a low-budget horror film that had a $1 million budget that has surpassed, the last time I checked, $68 million in the theater, okay? And the story is about a gentleman who is obsessed with this friend of theirs, this girl. There's like a friend group of 4 in this movie. And he goes to this strange little store and he buys this thing that you can make a wish. It was kind of giving me Big vibes, remember?
Oh, yes.
But horror, okay?
Yes, okay.
So it was like this weird little, like, go to a random store and it says make a wish and it will come true. Well, he wishes that this gal becomes obsessed with him.
Oh, that's not good.
It was turns out to be a be careful what you wish for situation. Now, the scenarios in here are fucking insane.
Like the obsession
the behaviors. Anthony, have you followed any of this? Are you familiar with this?
I'm aware of it. Yeah, I'm following the story. I have not seen it. I'm just forgetting. I'm laughing to myself because I'm forgetting that you saw it.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's mind blowing. And all I'm going to say is I have some thoughts on this. Okay, like the horror moments, they're fucking creepy.
That's
and like
great. I love it.
They did a good job. The main character, I wanted to choke him out for being a giant pussy.
I love when you call people pussies.
Oh my God. I just was like,
well, is she
do
scary?
Something. do something.
Just do
okay?
something.
Stand up for yourself. Call her parents. Get her on
she's
a
obsessed.
get her on a whole.
He wished for the wrong thing.
Oh, and he's trying to break it. And anyway, I'm gonna.
Did you finish it?
No, of course not.
Oh, you didn't finish?
No, I've got. But that's. I thought
Song
that.
Sung Blue number 2.
No, and I will finish it. But I thought it was better that I didn't because I have a tendency to ruin things. I only had 10 minutes left. My kids were bothering me and I shut it down. But
you're going to finish
100%.
Maybe he does something.
Dude. But also, Anthony Casablanca, who was the lead in our friend Blake Tamarkin's movie Third Wheel, has essentially like a cameo in this flick. But how cool for this up and coming actor to be in this like accidental mega box office sleeper
and
hit.
I love a good horror film.
Oh, there's a scene. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Watch it. Let me know what you think.
They call this time of year, by the way, Summerween. Have you guys heard this? Summerween?
No, but I like it.
Because it's summertime and there is still like an element of spooky that people like during the summer. Like when you think about like camp, going to the camp, as a kid, there's like spooky stories. So right now we're living in Summerween time.
Oh yeah.
Summerween.
And then the other
just made it up.
I know. And just Summerween. I mean, it's just that much closer to fall.
Oh, fall. Well, that's the point.
Also, I just want to say something, guys. Our series is called Reading, Watching, and Listening, not read, watched, and listened.
Well,
so
right.
I just want you guys to know I am fucking doing this in the way that we have it specified here. I'm in the process.
I just like that you
process of.
Well,
process.
I think I've had PTSD that you didn't finish.
Typically, it's if you're watching a TV show and I've watched a movie.
Yeah, no. All right.
Either way, let us know how you like it, how it wraps up.
It's butthurt.
Well, I'm binging 90s nostalgia. I did Dazed and Confused. That still delivered. Even though it's a little creepy or a lot creepy when Matthew McConaughey talks about high school girls staying young. That's totally inappropriate, but that still tracks.
But it was meant to be creepy at the time.
Yes, exactly.
That's why it's aged well.
That's why because he's a creep. Yeah, people are like, oh,
they call him a creep. The younger kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the movie's good. Like Dazed and Confused aged pretty awesome. Where like Can't Hardly Wait is cringy. Like I watched that one. That's with what's her name? Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Love Hewitt and the gentleman who always seemed like he had like something in his mouth when he was talking. Her lead, the co-lead.
Yeah. What's his,
I forget his name. Emery something.
Yeah.
But that movie's kind of like, it's
Empire
so cheesy yes, but Dazed and Confused is good. And then I have in the background, if you guys want to get spooky.
No, I don't.
Unsolved Mysteries.
No, I know.
Oh,
Anthony, are you into that?
Geez.
No.
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 You guys talk about a throwback.
Wait, have we not talked about Widow's Bay on the show yet?
We have. We talked about it like 2 weeks ago. Real quickly.
I haven't,
because remember we were talking about yes.
But why haven't I gotten into it like everybody else?
Do you know other people that are into it?
So many people.
What do you mean? Have you not? How?
Like
I started
it? Yes, I started it.
I don't know if you'd like it, to be honest.
I honestly don't.
Actually, I think it's really good. And
I love it.
Like now, the more I'm seeing, there is a lot of stuff going on underneath the surface. Like there's a lot of videos about like all these clues that people are missing. And I like shows like that when I feel like they're not talking down to the audience, where they're, I feel like if you see a lot of people like dissecting clues, that's a good sign. It means like
there's more to it.
Yeah, you can't figure out everything from just like casually watching it.
Well, and I'm a casual watcher, Simple Simon, Metapyman.
But with that being said, like I do feel like you can casually watch it. Like it's twofold. Like you can casually watch and there's enough happening where you can enjoy it.
It's really good.
I think it's really for an Apple TV doesn't always hit, I feel like, but this one is really good.
It's good and it's spooky. Like it definitely is. It gives you that like summer wind.
And it's funny. Yeah. I like actually the comedic elements.
The comedic elements are really good. So it's scary, but then you get like a good laugh.
I know.
We did talk about because we're talking about Matthew, but
because I got a crush on him again.
That's right.
Even when he looks tired and busted out,
he's a good-looking dude.
Is he?
Seems so.
Is he? Yeah, he's one of the, I guess.
He's kind of like, not everyone, that's the thing.
He's not everyone's cup of tea.
I don't think he's a classic.
Now, there's a guy that could go get the upper bluff, but he
better not.
He looks good with it.
Dude, I saw
But I do worry about his ability to see.
But it looks so good on him. He's fine. What's his name from Bush? Gavin?
Yeah.
He got his upper bluff. Spooky.
Gavin Rossdale?
Yes. Now he needs to go into hiding. 9 to 10 months.
See a photo
now he needs to go into hiding.
These guys, I mean, I'm just bummed out that we
don't like how it makes the eye look like a moon
You should see
shape.
his. It's wild. And it's just like, we are supposed to age. That's part of being human. I know we want to like stay forever young, but that's society. That's a bunch of bullshit.
I know. I agree.
And Gavin, I don't know, when rock stars start getting the upper bluff.
Glycerine.
Oh my God.
Michelle.
I once accidentally saw him in Vegas. We were at like a...
That's kind of cool.
It was kind of cool, except there was like 20, 25 guys. We were there for a bachelor party. We were at this club. It was good.
And he was singing.
And then all of a sudden, the music sort of like really slowed down. And we're like, and now Gavin Rossdale. I'm like, wait, what? And he came out with a guitar and was almost doing like a solo. But it was like, no, it was not. It like killed the mood. It was like, okay, cool.
Well, Glycerine is not really a club song.
No.
But maybe if he slowed it, well, it's pretty slow.
We had to go to another place.
Anyways, I just I don't mean to bag on these guys, man. I'm just saying they look great.
And now they don't. They ruined it.
It just looks funky.
I agree. 10 to 12 months hiding.
Well, Mandy Moore, I've seen her recently. She had the upper bluff, and now she looks like she looks better. Like she looks better than what I mean is right after she got her upper bluff, terrifying.
It just looks different right out of the gate.
Yes.
It does. It looks different right out of the gate. I mean, we're talking about upper bluffs. I'm going to come in here in a couple weeks and you guys are going to not know what hit you.
The other day I woke up. My eyes were so puffy. I think I had like an allergic reaction, and literally my bluff. That's what it's
got to be something with
like
that hormonal
over my eyes.
I know,
and I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna need an upper bluff."
It's a thing with our. I don't know. I've never had that before, and I'm starting to get it too.
Well, I don't have it now. It was just a one time.
But I got scared this one time. I woke up and I was like, "Oh hell no! If that don't go away,
I'm like, I can't.
I guess
I've got to
call.
The mustache.
I got to call someone. Yeah, we can't pluck our bluff off.
No, I wish we could.
Too many things to deal with. All right,
exactly. That's why slowmaxxing is the way to be. All right, as we wrap up today's episode, a quick thank you to our sponsor, Chicago Private Wealth Group. If you're currently raising kids while also helping care for aging parents, first of all, I hope you're doing okay.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Hats off. That's when you need to really make sure you're slow maxing.
Isn't that the truth?
Like, that's the thing I didn't do then when I was caring for mom and being a mom.
No, you were going a million miles an hour.
I was fast maxing.
You were fast maxing.
I was fast maxing almost immediately to a rest home to pet the horses. So now
equine
professional
therapy.
Back to Chicago Private Wealth Group.
But it's such a good point, though, because they play a role in also helping people manage their stuff, their finances, so that there isn't this maxing out of worry and stress about finances. So
this is like financial plan maxing.
Yeah,
right?
in a way that you can actually slow max.
Totally.
So, because so many people are finding themselves in this exact season of life, juggling school pickups, doctor appointments, being a domestic engineer, basically, 47 tabs open in their brains. But that's why we're so grateful for our friends over at Chicago Private Wealth Group. Guys like Rick Shanley and his cohorts, I don't know if that's the word you would use,
we're going to go
with
it. Yeah.
Who understand firsthand the very real emotional and financial weight of being part of the sandwich generation, which we're there for some of us.
In it.
So Rick and his team work with families to create repeatable systems and thoughtful plans that help make people feel less overwhelmed. Whether it's organizing finances, preparing for long-term care conversations, or simply helping families feel more grounded during uncertain seasons, they approach it with compassion, clarity, and actual real-world understanding. So if you heard this and you're like, shit, that's me. I want to slow max and I want to first take care of my financial maxing, then check out chicagopwg.com, and Rick and his team will help you feel more grounded so that slow maxing could be in your nearest future. Priority.
Boom.
Tonight's the night, you guys. We are so excited. We will be at Brew Point Craft in Elmhurst. It's a sold out show. So we are going to be cozying up with a intimate group of people, about 75 people.
That's
80
not,
if you include the, it's not tiny.
That's not intimate.
Well, it's more intimate than Zanies, although Zanies is an intimate, bigger crowd. But we're going to be we're going to get cozy talking about books and reading and nostalgia.
Theme of the summer.
And we're going to talk about how our mom once read a book for 15 years.
Yep, and rice. That thing looked like...
Do you know which one?
No, but I'll ask Nicole. It looked like it was in a war. The book, I remember I can see her plopping down in her bed, and I would walk in her room and I'd look at her and I'd be like, Still going at it, huh? And she'd look at me and start laughing. And she'd go, "Get out of here!"
It was literally one of those.
But she was trying to slow max.
She was trying to slow max.
She was trying to slow max.
But it's hard to slow max when you're also like going through the TV, probably stressed out because she was also watching TV and trying to read, which I'm not good at that.
I know.
I can't do both.
And if I was just one of the kids going in there to give her shit for doing that, I imagine everybody else just kind of stepped in line after.
So she's also, being made fun of.
And then
Poor
overstimulated,
June.
and then exactly where I was 2 days ago.
I'm obsessed with the fact that I thought it was a Stephen King book, but it was Anne Rice.
Honestly, she could have been reading two at the
different
time.
ones.
But when I tell you, one of them looked like somebody aimed a missile at it and blew it off the planet.
5,000 times.
Destroyed.
So we're really excited to see our friends, our whiffs at Brew Point Craft this evening. Michelle, let's finish up this conversation. What is your simple pleasure from this week?
We're movies under the night sky maxing in my backyard.
I'm so jealous.
I've done it like 3 or 4 times already. We just bust out the TV and turn the lights on above our heads in our backyard, and it's just about the coziest, quaintest little outdoor movie experience you could have. Now, I do have a bone to pick with the bugs.
I was going to ask, what kind of bugs?
Mosquitoes. Like, I'm mauled. Like, I get
So you're
mauled.
watching a movie and getting
that's
your
relaxing,
ass bit.
and then I'm getting my ass kicked.
Are you burning anything or using any spray of some sort?
Oh yeah, I'm just.
What about
DEET?
citronella candles?
DEET, I have that, but that doesn't do it. The only thing that works for me is DEET, like hardcore.
Well, is
off.
it working?
Yeah. When I give up, I throw in the towel after the 50th swat, and then I go get the DEET. And the thing is I'm not super into showering, but when I put on the DEET, then I got to shower.
I was going to say you can't sleep.
That's
with that
why I
shit
avoid
on.
it, because I have to shower.
Because you're like, I don't want to shower.
I don't want to shower, so I'll
get
get mauled. But I'm like, I can't do this anymore, so I have to shower. Which is annoying. What are you doing for simple pleasures?
What's he gonna say?
Yeah, what is it, Anthony?
I was just thinking how I remember DEET melting the face off of a wristwatch of mine.
Yeah, DEET's not great.
You got to be careful.
I think it's a little intense.
I don't use it a ton, only when I'm getting mauled by an army.
Yeah, I feel like DEET, they're like,
just
keep away from children.
Yeah,
what is it? Is it they're like some sort of active ingredient?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's toxic as fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
Awesome. Anyways, my simple pleasure has been going to LaGrange because I am so hungry for small town joy. So I took Luna to her first pet parade. Oh my God, did she have so much fun?
She did have fun.
She had the best time
in
ever.
it.
She was in it. She was literally going for I had to kind of teach her get in there, go get that candy when they throw it at their faces. She loved that. And then us doing the farmer's market. Going to the farmer's market, but also working at the farmer's market.
I like
is
even
a
working
thrill.
it more than going.
It's
I
great.
love getting into the field and talking to the people.
Yeah. And it's always just, I was going to say something, I'm not going to say it.
Why? Were there any moments?
I'm going to just keep it to
there was
myself
one.
and tuck
There
it in
was
my,
one.
I'm going to tuck it in my pocket.
I'll just say then, because I know what you're talking about. You can't just escape. We can't go one event without someone coming up. And in that particular situation, I saw what you were doing from a distance and I didn't come back.
Yeah, Michelle
left.
leaves me, you guys. Michelle leaves me hanging.
I'm like, have a good one. Anywho.
That is our conversation for this week. Gosh, slow maxing wishes to you all and
all
to
of you.
all a good night.
And a stay cozy,
Good job.
everyone.